Time for Pass the Mic. I don't know what this was. Time for Pass the Mic. We love it bringing in different voices to share their hot takes on various issues and hopefully make you laugh. So today I have the pleasure of passing the mic to DC comedy legend Tony Woods, a native Washingtonian and mentor to Dave Chappelle. He shares some insight on how DC has changed.
You've seen all of this, you've experienced all of this. How you feel about all the changes the city's going through?
I tell you what, I lived in New York from 91 to 2003. But you know, I always came back home, and then somebody set me up with a show at the Lincoln Theater. And man, this was in the late 90s. Mm-hmm. And me and my boys coming down 13th Street, right by Clifton Terrace. 13th and, right there by, what's that, Cardozo High School? Mm-hmm. Dude, and I see this white girl jogging with booty shorts on and with headphones on. I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, I'm like, man, I want to go run. Yeah. What are you doing?
Because that's one of the neighborhoods that you would hear.
Yes.
14th and Clifton, they always talk about that.
Listen, and then I see some other people, and then, it's like, but she's the one made me notice, and then he's like, man, you ain't been home in a while. He was driving. He's like, man, you ain't been home in a while. I'm like, and I looked. He said, they turning Clifton Terrace into condos. I'm like, love. And then we went down that hill, and then we went and then seen U Street and everything. Cause when I come home, I would come home to see my family and do daytime stuff or whatever, and go to the comedy club. DC changed right under my nose, with the gentrification.
One thing I feel about you, and I could be completely off on how you are in your personal life, but you seem to have adjusted in that you deal with people in a way where you don't have any judgments. Yeah, and I always see you in all different kind of rooms around all different kind of people. Yeah. And so you seem like the kind of person that would be able to adjust to what a new DC is without the judgment that a lot of old Washingtonians have, but still yearn for what it used to be.
I'm an only child. So I was born in New York, right? And then we moved to North Carolina, to Charlotte. But I would spend my summers, I would come either to DC or either go to New York and stay with my dad and stuff. So boom, boom, boom. You always the new boy. Who that new boy? I'm always got to be light on my feet and just and if you ain't big enough to go around knocking people out, you gotta do something. You know what I'm saying?
What do you miss most about old DC?
Old DC is kind of coming back. The violence. Yeah,
That never left.
It seemed like for a while people was actually punching each other. They was fighting. Now they shooting each other. And it's just, and like I tell my son, I'm like, it's kind of hard for us to push the narrative of Black Lives Matter when you listen to hip hop and then the first thing somebody say, oh, you disrespect, so I guess other people can say, well, it don't seem like it mattered too much to you. Why should it matter to me? So, but I don't really talk about stuff like that in my show. But this ain't my show.
So this is where you come here to talk about this
It's just a barbershop conversation.
That's funny.
All right, you can catch Tony this Saturday at Five Sisters Restaurant in Laurel starting at 7 o'clock.